tell you guys, we're just about done dissecting each and every world showcased in the Super Mario Odyssey reveal trailer. Let's review. We went over the lively New Donk City and expressed the desired return of Donkey Kong. Then we took to the skies and went to the hot and cold region of
Mexico.
And just previously, we sat in wonder at a strange forest with some peculiar mountains in the distance. Now, at least until E3, we have one more world to analyze, and it's a strange one indeed.
Hello to all my friends at Commonwealth Realm. It's me, Mario. Woohoo! Mamma mia, you number one. Ha ha!
As we all know by now, the theme behind Super Mario Odyssey is our very own planet Earth, as obviously indicated by the globe replacing the O in the title. You're not sly, Miyamoto. Every world we've gone over so far has stuck to that theme. Then we have this. What the heck? Either this is a legit world in the game, or all those shrooms have finally caught up to Mario. Seriously. Unfortunately, this is the world that was shown off the least in the trailer, as we only got a combined total of 14 seconds of footage. But alas, this is the Commonwealth Realm, and we will not rest until we dissect every inch of footage, frame by frame. Okay, maybe not frame by frame, that's a little excessive, but still. The first shot provides a very good vantage point of what exactly we're dealing with here. First thing we notice are the citizens themselves, taking on the shape of forks wearing chef hats. Get it? Because it's a food world, and you eat food with forks, and food is made by chefs, and it's funny, guys! Right in front of Mario is a pile of giant fruits and vegetables. Tomatoes, apples, eggplants, pumpkins. To tell you the truth, it's hard to make out exactly what some of these are thanks to their polygonal shapes. Brings us back to the good old PlayStation 1 days, am I right? Off to the side a little bit, we notice an actual building structure that doesn't seem to be made out of food, but we'll get back to that a little later. On the horizon is also a gigantic glowing blue mountain that gives off faint sparkles of light. Something tells me we're going to be getting a better look at this region in a matter of seconds. That is if we don't slow down the footage, which we will. And is that a pink bunny? It's not uncommon for Mario games to feature bunnies that run away from you, and if you catch them, you will receive a reward in the form of a key or something else. Looks like it's going to be hard to catch these guys on such rocky terrain. Maybe not rocky considering there are no rocks, but you get the picture. But what's this? Is that a robot? What's a robot doing in such an organic world as this? We saw some teapot ones in the last episode showcasing the forest/mega greenhouse, but those made more sense than these. We can get a better look at them in the next shot, where Mario is presumably in the same place with the camera facing his front. The robot looks a little familiar though. It's probably just a coincidence. At this angle, we notice more of the same, but with some smaller fruits lying on the ground and giant turnips in the back. Not to mention another pink bunny, possibly the same one. There is also two fork citizens looking rather distressed. Matter of fact, most of these people look incredibly distressed. What's going on in this place anyway? Now I'm just spitballing here, but I have a sinking feeling that this could be the work of Dr. Ivo Robotnik. This next shot shows Mario jumping on the fruit hills while holding a sizable turnip. Maybe if he puts it in an offering basket, a Korok will show up. And of course, we see the pink bunny yet again running away from Mario in classic pink bunny fashion. Then there is another building structure right here with a red door. This is a Mario game, children. If there's a door with a bright color such as red, chances are you'll be able to open it. However, we can see hiding behind the gargantuan pumpkin the likes of yet again a purple coin. We can't quite make out the shape, but I'm just guessing, don't quote me on this, but I have pretty good intuition that this is the shape of a fruit. I'm onto you this time, Miyamoto. I'm onto you. In the following action shot, we notice the return of two familiar enemies, a Hammer Bro and a Spiny, and in the back are some question blocks covered in cheese. Only, there is something off about this Hammer Bro. He looks less like a bro and more like a chef. Instead of wearing a helmet, he's wearing a chef hat, and instead of throwing hammers, he's throwing pans. He probably aspires to be the next Gordon Ramsay.
That's what I got given at the f***ing park!
What if this means that traditional enemies will have themes of their own in the other worlds? We have the Chef Hammer Bro in the food world, but we could also get a regular Hammer Bro in New Donk City, or better yet, a sombrero-wearing Hammer Bro that throws maracas in Mexico. That's all yours, Nintendo. You can thank me later. Just earlier, we noticed that the Fork citizens of this bizarre food world seem distressed, as if a certain evil is creeping upon their homeland, looking to cause destruction in— oh my god, it's a volcano! No question, this is definitely the mountain scene from earlier. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to live next to an active volcano. In this case though, it doesn't even look all that bad. I mean, look at that lava! It looks so delicious and sweet. A giant pot lays at the top of the mountain for some reason. When we cut to the next scene of Mario crouching next to a fork, because he looks as confused as we do, we get a better look at the volcano and the pot that's covering it. It seems to me that it's always been there for aesthetic purpose, or to cover up the volcano in case of an eruption. Yeah, I can see how well that turned out. One thing this world is missing that the other worlds have, at least in the trailer, is the crazy cap shop. Judging by the presence of purple coins though, it's guaranteed to still be in this world. We just haven't found it yet. In this next shot, we can get a better look at the type of level we're dealing with in this world. Much like the forest level, it seems to be more linear and bound than New Donk City and Mexico, indicated by the platforms on high ground with 3 purple coins. But don't let this distract you from the fact that Mario just tried to commit soup suicide by jumping into a boiling hot kettle. Dummy. These final 2 brief shots show off what is most likely the boss of this world and Mario trying to keep his hat from flying off. Nothing much to see there except for his glorious HD mustache. Nonetheless, there is a lot more to this bird boss than meets the eye, so much so that the bird's eyes can't even fathom what's going on. She's obviously a female because pink, duh, and eyelash extensions, totally basic. But what's interesting is that her feathers are made up of confetti, which isn't entirely convenient due to how frail and weak it is. And it looks like she's reaping the consequences because of how poorly she's flying. Before we go, we ought to mention that the cutscenes with Bowser and Peach look to take place in the food world. If you compare the pink skies, they bear a similar resemblance. Could it be that this is one of the first worlds we visit in the game? It's entirely plausible, although some important Mario cutscenes have taken place a bit later in games, like the Bowser Jr. revelation in Super Mario Sunshine taking place a few hours in. But only time will tell if this is true. And now, it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for, and by you, I mean me. Here are the choices of topics for the next episode of Inside Super Mario Odyssey. Do you want to discuss the controls or the next world? Oh wait, there isn't another world. We went over all the worlds shown off in the trailer already, so it looks like you poor souls are stuck with only one option. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay, it looks like I have to give you another option anyway. The second option being other possible worlds in the game. Post your answers in the comments section below or tweet them to us at Common Realm. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more about Super Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, and other Nintendo franchises, be sure to subscribe to the Commonwealth Realm and hit that notification bell to be informed when a new episode gets uploaded. But, in the meantime, we hope you have a fabulous day, and we will see you guys and gals soon.